So today, that is my 2023-2024 wr250f by Yamaha. Obviously, it needs some oil. It's at 1500 Ks, so we are going to be working on this bad boy today. I'm going to give it a quick oil change and a filter change. Plus, got some snazzy new grips that I might just throw on there. Here's what we're going to need. Alright, so we're going to need our oil, filter, and an impact driver, 8mm bit reduction, because this piece here, it's too big compared for what this needs. So on the bike you got 1, 2, and there is another one right underneath this bad boy here, which you need to get off first. Gotta get this off to access the drain plug, which is right there. So go ahead and take these out. Knock that one off. Alright, now that one is off there. What we're going to do is pop that to the side, get our 12mm spanner, loosen up the drain plug. There we go. We'll let that drain out. Alright, once the oil is finished draining from up inside here, what we're going to do is give this bad boy a quick little visual inspect. Anyway, doesn't look too bad, so I think we'll keep him for now. So as you can see, we started slowing down from the drain plug. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this bad boy, get a cloth, wipe it up, clean it off, get rid of all the excess oil that's coming out. You don't want that dripping everywhere all over your bike. Put this bad boy back in. Again, tool spanner, ring end, tighten that up, not too tight. You don't want to cross thread that over. Again with your cloth, give it another wipe. Just clean up the area in general, don't want any oil residue left over on your bike. And that's the bottom part done. Now we're moving on to the filter. What we're going to do is take 2 of these 8mm bolts out, take the cover off, take the filter out, clean the inside, replace the filter, put the cover back on, put these 2 bad boys back on, and we're ready to go. Taking these 2 bolts off. Rubber mallet. Don't use anything else but a rubber mallet, you might damage the case and all that stuff. So, tap it off. There we go. There's our filter. Not too dirty, not too clean either, but whatever. We're replacing it today. So what we're going to do is going to get our glass, clean up on the inside. Get rid of all that old, gross, nasty oil. That's clean inside. Another thing, quick little visual inspect of the O-ring. Sits on top of the cap. Looks alright, no cracks or anything, doesn't look dry, which is the main thing. Yeah, filter. Quick double inspect just to make sure they're the same. They do look the same, so let's replace it. Now that goes in the hole, they're a bit different there, you can see. One's closed, one's open. Open end goes inside first. Goes in there. Pop this bad boy back on here. Give that a little gentle tap on. Just to pop that seal back in place. Place these 8mm, put them back in, hand tight only, otherwise if you put it back in you may cross thread it. So we go. Lots of oil drained and the filter changed. Right, so we're going to use this one to find out how much oil we need for our bike. So what we need is 10W40, which is what I've got. Engine oil quantity is 730 milliliters just by itself from an oil change, but since we did it with the oil filter removal and the replacement, what we're going to do is 750 mils. So the plus thing about today is I still got some left over from the last time I did an oil change. Got about 600 mils, which means I really only have to take 100 mils from this brand new bottle, which will be good. Save you for the next one. That's the oil fill cap right here. Take this bad boy off. Leave it here. That means we're going to dump this whole bottle in there. So painfully, this new bottle will come with one of these nice fillers, unfortunately, so we have to go old school. Right, so since we put this whole 600 mils in there, 100 mils in the brand new bottle, put that bad boy in, where we're at, down to that first line there. That's about enough. This one back on. And cloth again. Just going to give it a bit of wipe. Alright, so that's that. That's how we get our oil and the filter changed. What I'm going to do now is going to throw this bad boy back on, and then the bike will be ready for tomorrow riding. Sweet. Another thing that we need to do is we need to dispose of this oil responsibly and safely. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop it into this container here. Once it gets all out here, we'll take it to Super Cheap Auto, where they've got like big oil dump bins out the front that you can take and get rid of them responsibly. And yeah, right, so now it's back on, ready to go riding. It's gonna be a good time tomorrow, going at Callington, do a Palmer loop, and end up in Murray Bridge. It'll be a big day, big ride, a lot of fun.